Malcolm, what are your remedies for when someone's in trouble?
Well, I think firstly, I think just listening to obviously the way everything's evolved over the years, it still comes back down to very much basics. I think yes, training has changed. There's a lot more marketing on the market, so people obviously trying to persuade you into certain nutrients, but I think you just shouldn't really lose the focus. I mean, obviously a good diet is essential before the race as well as what you take on the day. I think everybody's also different. You can't also change your eating habits, let's say a week before, because obviously, there's so much interference out there that people say, try this or try that. So I think you need to, and the beauty now is cycling's obviously got a lot more events. I mean, even if you look at the mountain biking scene, we never had races that would go over 2.5 to 3 hours. In a lot of these mountain bike events, people are out there for 5 hours. So it's almost like, not like can they do it, I think it's almost like how fast they can do 200 Ks too. So I think it's all about, it's a balancing as to what you're actually taking in, but also not changing your routine before. I think for some people that are not fit enough, must also understand how they're going to approach that day. If they start off too soon, too hard, they're going to pay for it later. The pro athletes know how to manage their body, so they also spend too much in the beginning. They also pay for it at the end. You see a lot of top professionals cramping as they come over the start line, actual finish line. And I've had that in a few big races as well. It does happen. I think the weekends is your time to actually put the time in. People who are working, it's difficult, so you need to plot out where you want to go and ride. And if you get to some of these mountain bike events, you are on the bike for a good 4 hours, and it's a nice event to be part of. So that gets you hours in the saddle.
Use the races, especially because races are safer, roads are closed.
Yeah, use the races as your sort of long mileage, or even if you can ride a portion of it going home. Some people don't realize they can actually they can get a lift there and maybe ride home, get support behind, or actually ride to the race. That adds your kilometers, so that does help a bit.